let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas, mad snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga.
And welcome to another video. So I wanted to do this video because there's been a lot of back and forth going on the last few days in between Miss Tracy and Miss Loretta, but it all has to do with Peach McIntyre. Now, I get that, Miss Loretta feels away. She does not necessarily like Peach's mom because Peach's mom had a relationship with someone who her friend also had a relationship with. Got it. But I don't understand why at over a year past Pete the Meat's parting, she still feels away. Like, the woman that had the relationship with him, she never speaks out about it. Since Pete the Meat's been gone, Tracy hasn't spoken out about it. So it's like, why is Miss Loretta so angry? And why, does she feel the need to continue to talk about this? I guess, obviously she is a content creator. She makes sure that we know that. So obviously she's going to talk about things that gets her content. And, Peach was a lot of her content. She talked about her pretty much on a regular basis. Heck, she almost built her channel off of Peach, just like Peach is now trying to do that with other people. But, a lot of people are saying, well, Miss Tracy got the smoke for this person, that person, but she'll never have a smoke for Peach, which is true. She'll, say things that may relate to Peach. For example, the conversation she had Friday about stepmoms and how they interfere with the relationships of the fathers and the children and things of that nature. And of course, we've seen that with Peach, but it's like she didn't say it directly to her, but she talked about what she said she saw on Facebook. A lot of people feel like she throws subs at Peach, but she just won't never come correct to her. Now, I will say this. When it comes to your child, and if you and your kid are at odds, it's already a rough situation. But when it comes to you guys being at odds publicly, that just compounds it and makes it even more problematic. Now, Peach has come out here and said a lot of things about her mother. Her mother, not so much. She's acknowledged that Peach has talked about her, but she's only addressed it directly once when she said that what Peach was saying was a lie and that she will not own it because it's a lie. But the question is, with all of this drama, who is telling the truth? Is anything that Peach said true? Is Miss Tracy calling it a lie true? Now, Miss Loretta is just kind of a person that's kicking the dust. She's keeping it going, but honestly, it really doesn't have anything to do with her. Now, being that she is a content creator, and she does, I guess you would say, react to what goes on, that's where her relevance lies. She has a right as a content creator and a person with a channel that talks about other situations and other people's situations to talk about it as much as she wants. But the other day, Peach did a video, and she was talking about how the family of that guy who, hurt his mom and other people in his family and then was unalived, how the family is upset with her. And someone even asked me about that. What do I think about it? My thing is this. Number one, I'm going to call it a level one content creator. A level one content creator is people who talk about themselves, talk about their lives, maybe vlog their lives, the things that they talk about on their channel for the purpose of this conversation is personal. Level two would be somebody like me. I talk about other people's situations, and I create my content talking about it, giving advice about it, educating others about it, etc., etc. So I would be a level two content creator. Peach should have enough intellect to be able to run her channel without running other people's stuff into her channel, because that's basically not what she do. That's not how she started her channel. That's, not what her channel is about. So for me, she's just desperate for content. So she's basically scraping at the bottom of the barrel for her level of content creating instead of having the intellect and things to create her own content as she usually does. Now, that doesn't mean that she's not pivoting. Maybe her content isn't working anymore. She's not getting the views she wants and she's pivoting. She definitely can do that. But for the purpose of this conversation, for me, she should find a better way to do it because, honey, this talking about other people's finna get her tail toe up in these streets. And Peach ain't about that life. Miss Tracy, I believe that maybe everything that Peach said is not true. But I do believe that some of what Peach says, there's some truth in it. Now, we have caught her in lies. I mean, hell, we still waiting for her for that contest she was supposed to do on the 22nd. So we have caught Peach in lies. So can she lie? Yeah. But her versus her mother, I feel like that both of them is telling the truth. I hate to say it, but I do. I'm on the side of righteousness. I don't believe everything that Peach has said is true, but I don't believe that everything Peach has said is not true. I think that Ms. Tracy, just to get all of this behind her, should just address what is the truth. Now, she did at one point apologize to Peach because she felt like, maybe what I see is not true is true for her. So that's just kind of what, was what it was. And so she said, I'm saying that it's not true, but maybe for her it is true because let's be honest, your perception is your reality. What you perceive to be true is the truth for you, but it don't have to be for the next person. I wish those two, while they, busy throwing subs to each other and, the dust continues to be kicked by others that talk about it, I wish that they would just kind of get it together, find a way to talk about it. Clearly, Peach want her mama to apologize or whatever. So be honest about it. Be open about it. And be willing to sit down with her. I don't even care if y'all do it for content. Shoot, that'll be a good video. But whatever the case is, I think that they need to go ahead and work that crap out because number one, Peach keep dragging up this damn old dirt. She not getting no views off the shit. Peach mama's looking kind of sus because, she continues to talk about things that relate to her daughter, but then she won't call her daughter out on her own shit. Like, you can't sit up here and tell reaction channels what they should and shouldn't talk about when you won't tell your daughter the same damn thing. It just is what it is. But in my opinion, who's telling the truth is both of them. Both of them are saying some things that's right. I do believe that Peach is over embellishing some of the facts. And I also believe that Tracy has her own level of hurt from her childhood. But she's just done better at moving past it, where Peach is harping on her past. Now, recently, Tracy just said something about something that her daughter has also said about she felt sometime that her mother didn't love her. Now, this is the same thing that Peach said. So what you have to do is say, okay, well, the hell, if I can feel that way, and if my daughter's saying the same thing, maybe what she's saying isn't completely wrong. And kind of own your level of responsibility in it. You did the best you could with what you had. And that's all she could tell her daughter. I did the best I could with what I had. If I did wrong, it wasn't my intent to hurt you, but I still did wrong and I own it. And that's all she can really say. Guys, tell me what you guys think about this situation between Peach and her mother. Tell me who you think is telling the truth versus not. Do you agree that both of them share their own negativity when it comes to this? And what about Miss Loretta? Do you think that she should leave this shit alone and keep it moving? Continue to talk about what she's been talking about, which of course does include Peach. But for the most part, I don't understand why she keeps going at Miss Tracy. Because, baby, I don't think Miss Loretta wants that. I mean, hell, let's be honest. Everybody that's on here, including myself, it's shit that people could say about us. It's shit that Miss Tracy could say about her. Miss Tracy just seems to want to hold herself at a little bit higher of a regard. Like, she don't go... I think she did say that she's older than her one time, but I've never really heard her dog out Miss Loretta, and we both know that she could. So tell me what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.